Ones, empaths, if only you knew how special you are in God's sight. If only you knew how special you are in the universe's sight. Whatever you believe in, positive energy, however you look at it, you're a special human being that has love and care and genuine qualities about you. And this narcissist is wasting your time. This narcissist, do not tolerate this abuse. We can be out of a relationship and the narcissist still has their clutches on us. We can be separated for a long time and they still have their clutches on us because they denied us that closure and they denied us a chance to depart in a healthy way. They always make it chaos. They always make it crazy and catastrophic at the ending of a relationship. So sometime after you can still be hurt and distraught and haven't got that closure that you need. So you need to actually detach from the narcissist completely. You shouldn't tolerate this abuse because they're still abusing you from a distance. They're still abusing you from a distance. They're doing things on social media. You're looking, you really need to pull the plug on the narcissist and understand that you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this as a person. The person that you are, with morals that you have, conduct that you have, you don't deserve this abuse. And it's time to get out of it, You're worth so much more. You deserve so much better, right? If you're fresh out of this thing and you're hearing a video like this, it will be very useful to you because some of us that don't awaken till the following year, we don't awaken to narcissistic abuse after, then we start the whole rumination process again and it catches us off guard and we start figuring out what it's about. It takes up a lot of time of our lives. It takes up a lot of time in our life. So if you're aware of a narcissist very early on, it will help you tremendously because what it is now is when you find yourself looking at videos or you're studying narcissism, you're awakening to the fact it's a whole process you go through of awakening and you find the closure that you need because you finally understand why you was treated in the way you was. And the narcissist deliberately denies you closure. They deliberately deny you closure, right? On purpose. Narcissist denied you closure for a reason. They denied you this closure to hold you captive. This is why they denied you the closure. And it does hold us captive after the relationship. And this is the abuse that they put us through. This is the abuse that they put us through afterwards. So you need to actually understand that with every video you're watching on this channel or other channels, you're gaining the closure that you need from the narcissist. And this is the abuse that they continue to do after the relationship. You've put up with the gaslighting. You've put up with the silent treatment. You've put up with this on micro scale with the narcissist, or silent treatment anyway. They might have done it to you for weeks on end, or times in the house they might have gone silent. But when they deny you, when they give you the silent treatment with denying you the closure, I feel like it holds you captive from being able to move forward. So that's why when you awaken to narcissistic abuse, this is why you've got to look at narcissistic abuse as a beautiful thing. On the whole, in the whole picture, as much as it's horrible and miserable, in the whole picture, we actually become educated, stronger, more resilient, and we are able to progress through the course of this and endure this type of suffering and literally turn it into a positive outlook. Because when you understand that the narcissist is trying to hurt you, and they've been trying to hurt you through the whole relationship, secretly they've been wishing ill on you. They haven't been wishing well. They weren't happy with your achievements. You know, when you understand the fundamentals of the narcissist like this, it helps you detach from the narcissist, right? It helps you detach and understand you shouldn't tolerate this abuse from the narcissist at all. And don't let them, you know, some of you still desire to talk to them. Some of you still wish to communicate with them. Honestly speaking, these people wish us no good, right? They wish us no good. And like what this video is about, you don't understand how much worth you have. You do not deserve to put yourself through this type of treatment, right? Because you've got to be aware that if you're still in the mix of this, or you're still communicating with them on a daily basis, or you're still communicating with them because of the children, you can detach if you've got children, but you can do it play it very cordial, and you can detach. But I'm saying, if you look at the way they treated you, because you need to go through the healing. And if you're still in contact with the person, you haven't gone through the period of isolation and the period of being alone to make you fully detached from the person. You know, even the smallest thing is looking at their social media is one hell of an attachment. You know, if you have to feel the need to keep looking at their thing, which I've been there, I'm not criticizing, you know, I've been there. This is because they don't give you the closure you need. You feel like you need to resort to all of these coping mechanisms to cope with the grief. But realistically, if you understand how special you are, and you understand how God views you, or the universe views you, or whatever you believe in views you, right? You know there's good out there, right? Your higher self, whatever you believe in. You've got to understand that you don't deserve this type of abuse from the narcissist. You don't deserve to be held captive with these thoughts. You don't deserve to be living in this mundane lifestyle because of a person, right? We're born in the world alone and we die alone. And you really got to just turn cold on this person, you know? You know, there's no future with them. You just got to look at it as what it is. We've got this idolization or this fantasy or these ideals that we believe we can produce from this person, but it doesn't exist. They're devoid of empathy. They're nullified of compassion. They don't have what we need in a partner. So break the cycle of abuse. Break the cycle. Don't stay in the cycle, because I'm telling you, after the relationship, you still remain in the cycle because of the abuse. So you need to, it's fundamental that you go through this no talking with them, no communicating with them, to help you heal, because you're never going to get the answers that you want to hear from them. You're never going to hear what you want to hear. Even the hoovers that we get, you know, if you're getting the I love you hoovers, stuff like that, but you know it doesn't mean that. It means that I want to come and manipulate you more. I want to come and destroy your life more. I want to come and do that. But they come with the weird hoovers, the weird ones. If you just look at it for what it is, we're occupying a space in their mind and heart they don't get over us, it's best that you're separated, because it's the only way they actually truly appreciate you for who you are. It's the only way. It's separation. But just understand that they can remain in your presence from you being still connected with them on a daily basis, or still connected with them after they've departed, and you're still missing the days, or you're still wishing for those days back, or you're thinking you could have changed, or you're thinking you're blaming yourself, or you're thinking I'm the narcissist, or you're putting yourself through this grief. Because, as I always say, you're not a narcissist if you're questioning, am I a narcissist? Because it's not something narcissists do, right? Especially not the covert ones. They don't think, am I a narcissist? They think they're normal. They think we're weird, right? That's the mindset of the narcissist. They think we're the weird one because we love, we care, we have compassion and mercy. They think that's a weakness. They're very ill. But what I'm saying to you is, just understand your worth. Do the inner work to understand your worth. Understand that you need to go on this journey of self-love, of isolation from the narcissist at least, right? Isolation from the narcissist at least. Be detached. Don't have phone calls. Don't meet them. Don't speak to them. And truly go through the healing process you need to go on. Because there's one hell of a journey, I believe, if you were deeply in love with this person. If you've detached a long time before it's expired, the relationship, but if you were thrown out on, it's different, but if you were thrown out just on a discard, you didn't see it coming, or they done something so wrong to you so you had to cut them off, you're going to be dealing with all types of grief with losing the person, even despite if they've hurt you, right? You know? But if you understand your value of who you are, the further you go on the healing journey, you start understanding your value, your self-worth, because they've knocked it down. I'm telling you, they knock it down. You don't know what you deserve. You don't know you can have, you don't, they can devalue you so you don't think you're worthy of love. They can do these things. They're sick individuals, right? But your worth, right? If you only knew your worth in God's eyes, you only knew your worth in whatever you believe in's eyes, the universe, higher self, whatever you believe in, everyone has their belief system, right? Then you'll understand that you don't need to even give this person the time of day at all. You know, you don't need to give this person the time of day. You know, it's better off me getting the closure I need that I'm getting now from this video, or videos are like, understanding that the narcissist was ill, they were deranged, they're weirdos, right? Understanding your worth and just knowing you don't deserve to tolerate this abuse. Don't stay in the cycle. If you're out of the relationship, you can still be in the cycle. Break the cycle. You've got to get out of the cycle of this abuse that they have you under. Because for those that haven't left the narcissist yet, I'm telling you, after the relationship, you go through the abuse period. Unless you've detached from the relationship severely beforehand, leading up to this ending that may arise, you know. Just, you've got to know your value, you know what I'm saying? You deserve better, and you shouldn't have to tolerate any abuse. It's not what a relationship's about. Some of us are so literally manipulated by the narcissist. We don't see nothing but the narcissist. You know, we don't see nothing else but them. It's crazy how the narcissist can have you conditioned, right? But doing the work, doing the healing, separating, severing the tie, breaking free from the chains, you start to understand what you deserve and your value system increases. You start to see what you want from someone. You understand what someone should provide you. Because they want to provide you that, not because they want to manipulate you or love bomb you or do whatever else. You know, smear you, gaslight you. You know, that you just want someone with true intentions. So, anyway, just know that you're worth a lot more. And don't tolerate this abuse of any kind. And break free from the chains that might be remaining in your mind. You might find it's really hard to shake it off. But if you understand what you're dealing with, you know you're dealing with a demon, negative energy, something lower than yourself. You start to know your value. You can sever this tie that they have with you even after the long after the relationship's expired. But it can also keep you bound. You know, you can be kept bound by this of the narcissist. There's still abuse. Like, you're an abuse victim. You've been through abuse. You need to go through the healing strategies and really work on yourself and stay free from the narcissist. You can't breathe the same air as a narcissist. Like, that's what I think, to truly heal. Because there is going to be some pain. You're going to have guilt to go through. If you're an empath and you don't feel guilt, then what I'm saying ain't going to ring true. But for me, I blamed myself through reactive abuse and etc. Right? I blamed myself, like, for a little while. So it was a journey of healing for me to understand, no, it wasn't me, it was them. Right? You know, even the smear campaign, I was literally on my own against the whole smear campaign. They can make you think you're crazy. They can make you think whatever they want to do. Right? So, don't stay bound. Just don't stay bound in this stagnation period. Or don't stay bound. You just got to realize what you're worth. And this doesn't necessarily mean about moving on with someone. None of what I'm saying means about moving on with someone new in a quick time. There's a lot of inner work that I believe needs to be done after to truly break free of the chains of the narcissist. Because if you're an empath, it deeply affects you, and you still empathize with the narcissist. You look at things like, oh, it could be their parents that done this to them. Things like that, like, that's what I did. I started to view the mother as a narcissist, so I started to feel remorse for the actual narcissist, thinking it's always because of the way they've been raised. All of that's misinformation. I believe these that are chosen to be devils from birth. I believe they're just part of that kind. We have a mixture of creatures in the earth, and these psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists are all from the same cluster, aren't they? I think they say. But regardless, they're all some demonic negative energy types of beings. It's just truly breaking free of understanding that there's no future with these lot. There's nothing there. And know that you deserve better and you are worth more. And that's what it is. So, for those of you that have them still in your presence, make a escape, quiet escape. You know what I mean? Don't get pulled in like we need to hear what they have to say. When you get to the point when you actually don't care what someone says, you know, you actually don't care what someone says about you or says to you, and you break free from that and you don't need to hear their voice, that's a sign of recovery. That's a huge sign of recovery. Because we're so conditioned, we believe that we should appease the narcissist, respond to the narcissist, talk to the narcissist. Trust me, the best thing you can do is detach, cut this person away, and go on your healing journey of self-love and self-worth. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.